Thursday maths today, we are going to be looking at dividing by 10. Very similarly to Monday and Wednesday's learning, we will be using our sharing grouping methods and also the inverse method of multiplication to help us with our learning. We're going to go for our warm-up and then introducing bronze and silver and our challenge as well. So let's get going. Let's have a little look. So again, very similarly to our 2 and 5, we're now looking at our 10s. So complete the calculations. Well, you know we're counting in our 10s today, so put 7 fingers up and count in your 10s for me. Let's do this one together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Now can you try the next few all by yourself? So hopefully you've had time to do that by yourself. If not, again, pause and have a little bit extra time as well. So 4 times 10, so put 4 fingers up, counting your 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40 is the answer. Again here, 10 times 9, 9 fingers up, counting in your 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Well done if you got that right. And lastly, 10 times 11, well I don't have 11 fingers, but I could put my 10 up and now I need to count 1 extra as well, so let's do that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. And this is how we write 110 as well. So now circle the multiples of 10. So what is a multiple of 10? Well, it's part of the 10 times tables. So any number part of the 10 times table is a multiple of 10. So which are they? So pause here and have a little think. So it's got to be these, as they all end in 0, which means they are a multiple of 10. So again, number 3. Here is an array. How many groups of 10 are there? So pause here, have a really careful look and see if you can group them into 10s. How many groups can you make? So first of all, you just need to see which way they are 10. So we know that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there is 1 group of 10, 2 groups of 10, 3 groups of 10, 4 groups of 10. Well done. Let's get learning. So here are 20 flowers. We can share the flowers between 10 pots. Let's do that then. Have a little think. So this is our sharing. So they're sharing 1 and now we can share another one as well. So the pots are shared equally between 10 pots. They have 2 flowers in each. So that is 20 divided by 10 pots equals 2 flowers in each. So 20 divided by 10 equals 2. Now we're looking at grouping. So we've grouped 10 flowers, grouping another 10 flowers. So we have 20 divided by 10 equals 2 using our grouping today. Moving on, 1 times 10 equals 10. They have then shared them and it is 10 divided by 10 equals 1. This time they have got 2 times 10 and they've divided them now by 10 equals 2. So let's have a little think about this one. Pause here and see if you can do the division sentence all by yourself. So you have 30, sharing them, dividing by 10 groups equals 3 in each. And pause here and see if you can do this last one by yourself, a multiplication sentence and a division sentence. Off you go. Right, so that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, lots of 10 equals 40. And then you know that you need 40, you're sharing by 10 because there's 10 groups. And there is now 4 in each group. So 40 divided by 10 equals 4. Well done for your warm-up. So here are some number sentences. So they have done some multiplication sentences and division number sentences as well. And they are the inverse. So 1 times 10 equals 10 is an inverse, the division method. 10 divided by 10 equals 1. So they're using the same numbers. And again here, if you look, 2 times 10 equals 20. 20 divided by 10 equals 2. And that goes on and on. What I would like you to do now is 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, the number sentences, timesing and dividing as well, using this format to help you. So pause here and have a little think. Right, so the next one we know has got to be 5 times 10 equals, if you're not sure, put 5 fingers up, counting in the tens, and that would have been 50. Then we know that 50 divided by 10 equals 5. There's also a pattern going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And there's lots more patterns if you see as well. So then 6 times 10 equals 60. 60 divided by 10 is 6. 7 times 10 is 70. 70 divided by 10 equals 7. 8 times 10 is 80. 80 divided by 10 is 8. If you've got any of these right, you should be really, really proud of yourself. Let's keep going. Right. So I did ask you to get to 10, so let's go back. It would have been 9 times 10 equals 90. 90 divided by 10 equals 9. And lastly, 10 times 10 is 100. 100 divided by 10 equals 10. Well done if you got them as well. So pause here, use this array to complete the calculations, very similar to what we've just done there as well. So first of all, we're going to look at our rows, and I'm going to circle them for you now. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in each row. So I have 3 lots of 10 equals 10, 20, 30. Well done. So now the division calculation must be the biggest number, 30. So they've already done the next multiplication sentence. So 10 times 3 equals 30. Moving on to our division, 30 divided by 10 equals 3, which means again 30 divided by 3 equals 10. So well done if you got them right as well. So this is another array. Can you pause here and complete the multiplication number sentences and the division number sentences as well? So last time we know that they looked at their rows first. So we have 1 row of 10, 2, 3, 4 rows of 10. So 4 times 10 equals 40. And you could have just counted your 10, so 10, 20, 30, 40. Again, there is 10 lots of 4 equals 40. Now looking at the inverse method, which is multiplication, we know that we've got to start with sharing 40, and we're looking at this number sentence to make it the inverse number sentence as well. So 40 divided by 10 equals 4, and lastly 40 divided by 4 equals 10. Well done if you got them right. So now looking at these worded problems, Alex buys 10 rolls. She pays with a £10 coin and gets 10p change. So I want you to pause here and have a little think about your number sentence you can create with this worded problem. If you're not sure, then just listen here and we'll do it together. So first of all, we know that she got 10p change, which means that each roll costs 10 rolls cost 90p, which means 90 divided by 10 equals 9. And that means that each roll costs 9p. Moving on to Whitney buys 2 rolls. How much does Whitney spend? So we know that the rolls cost 9p.
Dividing by 10. This is our problem sheet today. Use the pictures to support your learning. If you need to repeat this practically to visualise this more, please do.
So Whitney
use counting intents to help you today and have lots of fun.
To use your P to make sure that you're linking it back to money.
Your silver sheet today, you need to use your 10 times tables to support you. Think about how many groups of 10 you will need after sharing the amount they have stated. This is your true or false challenge today. 10 divided by 80 equals 8. We would like you to use your sharing or grouping knowledge today. If not, use the inverse method of multiplication to help you.